Multiple means many. Sclerosis means scars on the neurological and spinal messaging system. This is an example of what happens to the sheath messaging in a brain.
This represents like the myelin sheath in someone's brain stem or spinal cord. And so MS really is a challenge when there's this scarring on the myelin. That's what causes people not be able to walk well and have messaging issues from their brain to their body. That's why you always say it's interesting that we're involved in endurance sports and events because MS stops people from moving, and we certainly promote movement in all these things that we do. And really the unique part of TriFest, there's people there that have this disease that we'll do a triathlon where conventional wisdom tells you that you shouldn't be able to do these things.
At 34 years old, Jo Rampy was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Jo has always been an athlete and has never let her diagnosis define her. Instead, while in remission, she completed her first triathlon, which sparked the creation of the Rampy MS Research Foundation and inspired a movement.
My triathlon was not a finish line that day, but a starting line to begin the Rampy Multiple Sclerosis Research Foundation, as we did.
I usually say I'm Jo Rampy's husband. That's how people introduce me.
No, please.
But I'm Scott Rampy, the president of the Rampy MS Research Foundation.
Hi, I'm Jo Rampy, CEO, Chief Encouraging Officer for the Rampy MS Research Foundation.
So we've been talking about starting a foundation in our time. We were grassroots fundraisers for the National MS Society for years. So Alex kind of took this opportunity to say, this is your launching pad. You guys need to get started here. So she raised the seed money. So when Jo crossed the finish line, we presented her a check for $1,000, which was kind of just the seed money to start the foundation. And the guys, buddies of mine that were behind the scenes putting all this together that day, were like, man, if we can do this in a matter of weeks, what could we do if we plan something for a year? And that was really the kickoff of the first annual TriFest in 2012. And it just took off from there. And I don't think any of us had any idea that it would grow to the level it's grown.
The race started here with the little guys at 6 and the older kids at 6:30. So is this a face of calm? It's trying to be a face of calm.
It's a face of calm.
I mean, most triathlons you go to, it's out in the middle of a lake somewhere, very remote. Not as many spectators. Our race is unique because it's in an urban setting, right in town, and it has so many moving parts. There's just so many divisions of competition because not only do you have the triathlons going on, you have this tri-club championship, you have these para-athletes that a lot of them actually have MS. We have kids racing, we have corporate teams racing. There's 3 race divisions. We've had beginners to professional athletes come and do this race, and they're like, I've traveled all over the world, I've done these races all over the country. Nobody supports us and yells for us and screams for us like they do at TriFest. So that's why people come back. And non-Ironman festival, it's probably one of the top 5 in the country. The community of Bentonville is amazing. I think this event would be what it is today without this Bentonville community, because it's just, they love on us so well. Just the city supports us every year. The corporate community supports us every year with sponsorship.
I consider myself an athlete. That's what brought me to want to do that triathlon, because I'm an athlete, I'm in remission. What opportunity is coming my way? I'm going to do a triathlon with the help of people that showed up that day. I just can't say no. I dare to try.